was MCQ series for retail banking and wealth management, and today's topic is CBDC. Very important topic. Central Bank's digital currency. This is a new currency coming up from Reserve Bank of India, which is equivalent to cryptocurrency, but issuer is RBI. So very important. Follow this video till the end because you might get the questions on this topic. Okay, what is CBDC? Directly let's start. What is CBDC? What is Central Bank Digital Currency? See here, the name itself says Central Bank. It means what? The issuer is Central Bank, right? So what is the crypto basically? See here, the problem with crypto lies is, I'll always tell you, there's only one problem with crypto. Crypto, everything is okay, but problem is always with the issuer. Always with the issuer. Whoever issues it, it's very doubtful. Suppose if tomorrow you issue a cryptocurrency and everybody starts using it, then what will happen? After some time, if you close down your shop, then the whole currency is gone, and that is the basic problem all the cryptos are facing. But here the problem of issuer won't exist at all. Why? Because it is issued by central bank, RBI, and who's backing RBI? Central government. So it's similar to that of the notes. What is the note? Notes which we use. What is the note? Note means what? Currency notes I am talking of. Okay, currency note means what? After all, it's just a paper issued by Reserve Bank of India, and it has a value because government is backing it. The day government removes the backing, what happened to those 1000 rupee notes old? Where have they gone? Those are physical notes, but then also they are gone. Why? Because government has removed its backing. So that is the point over here. Let it be digital currency, let it be local physical currency, let it be any gold currency, let it be copper currency, anything. In earlier days we used to have those copper currencies, right? View means almost 500-600 years back. Copper currencies. But why were they used? Because it was backed by then kings. Okay, so that's why it was used. Same logic applies now also. If it is backed by some central government or trustworthy government. Trustworthy. See here, I'll give you one more example. In physical notes, currency notes, do you know what is the value of Zimbabwean notes? Zimbabwean dollar they call it. Zimbabwean dollar. Do you know the value? Why? It's gone totally down. It's almost nil. Nobody uses it. Why? Because even though the government supports it, the point is nobody trusts the government of Zimbabwe. So that's why the currency is down. So after all, remember, the one who supports you should be trustworthy, number one. And that trustworthy person should support that currency, whatever this currency is, okay? So same logic applies to CBDC also. CBDC, central bank digital currencies are digital tokens. See, this digital tokens means what? Again, cryptocurrency. Similar to cryptocurrency issued by central bank, okay? Again I am telling you, cryptocurrencies are not bad, but the issuer is the problem. The issuer should always be trustworthy person. So there it's generally the central bank only. They are pegged to the value of that country's fiat currency. Now what is fiat currency? Let me see if I have explained you. Fiat currency, yeah, I have explained you. Okay. So I'll come to this fiat currency later. Yeah. Many countries are developing CBDC. Many countries. Here, there is a race going on right now for CBDCs. Many developed and underdeveloped countries and developing countries, everyone is developing this CBDC now. And some have even implemented them because so many countries are researching ways to transition to digital currencies. It's important to understand why they are and what they mean. Now this point I need to stress over here. One thing, tell me, why are we shifting from this paper currency to online currency? Okay, before that, let me ask you one question. 1000 years back roughly, you might have heard it in some history. Gold coins were used. Gold coins. Right? Then they started using what? Copper coins. Then they started using what? Some other coin. Right? Other lower metal. Then paper. And now without paper. So what are we doing actually? Where are we moving? In which direction are we moving? See here. Logic is very simple. Suppose, okay, who can guess something over here? Earlier gold, then copper, then paper, and then digital. Means no paper. Okay. So what are we doing? Let me ask you one question. Are we increasing the cost of printing the money or decreasing the cost of printing the money? Just type that much. Are we increasing or decreasing? Okay. Just type increase or decrease. Okay. I'm saying the answers, yeah. It is decreasing. See, always any country will always try, and throughout the world, not only single country, throughout the world it will be tried that the printing of that currency should be cheaper. Okay, so there's no printing involved over here in CBDC, so it's the cheapest material available, isn't it? Many countries are developing CBDCs and some have even implemented it, right? Because so many countries are researching the ways. So this, I think so, we have read it. Okay, let's move on. What is the fiat currency? Fiat currency is a government issued currency. Remember, government issued means what? Okay, now tell me few answers. I'll ask you one or two questions. Who signs on rupee 1 note? Rupee 1. Who signs on rupee 1 note? Government means some RBI governor or somebody else. Who signs? It is always, I think so, I am having this question also. Who signs over here? This question, this rupee 1 note is signed by? Correct, government, and that also finance secretary. Rupee 1 signing is not given to RBI governor. RBI governor signs all the notes from rupee 2, but not rupee 1. Okay. So, fiat currency is a government issued currency that is not backed by physical commodity like gold or silver. This also misconception, many of us have it in mind, that to print, let's say 1 crore notes, we need to have that much gold. Nothing. Gold, no copper, no silver, nothing is required. This was in Bretton Woods. Bretton Woods in 19 roughly 40s. Yeah, Bretton Woods. Okay, Bretton, I think so. Bretton Woods. Yeah. In 1940s, it started in 1937 and ended after that World War II. Okay, so Bretton Woods came up, and in Bretton Woods it was decided that no gold or paper, any silver or any commodity is required for printing the money. It should not be backed by anything. Okay. Then it was considered, the stable currency was considered as dollar at that time, and dollar gave the supply of gold at that time. But in 1970s they changed that also. That's a separate aspect. But getting back, we are not required to maintain any physical gold or silver or anything when I want to print the notes as a central bank. Okay. It is considered as a form of legal tender that can be used to exchange goods and services, right? It's a legal tender. What is given in the notes? Assure the bearer of this currency, check all your notes, open your notes, and what is written, check it on your, nobody might be having the notes now, isn't it? We are in digital banking, so no notes. Then also if you have, check it. I agree to pay the bearer of this note so and so amount, right? The value of so and so amount. So that is basically meant by the legal tender. Okay. The introduction and evolution of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology have created further interest in cashless societies and digital currency. So remember, crypto, blockchain and AI, artificial intelligence, these three technologies are going to change your entire life now in future. Okay. Crypto, blockchain and AI, artificial intelligence. But you'll say, sir, crypto is been banned by government. So how do you say? See here, crypto is banned. But when the central government brings in the crypto, that will be allowed, isn't it? So that's okay. Any type of currency which is not issued by government should be banned, but obvious, isn't it? What do you say, guys? Suppose if anyone tries to issue any crypto, should the government support it? Anyone? Suppose if you try tomorrow to issue the currency, should the government support it? Type yes or no in the comment section. Everyone, type yes or no. It's your own will. You wish, whatever you feel, you should type it immediately. Okay? Yeah. So CBDC could also decrease the maintenance cost in the complex financial system. See this maintenance cost. What is the maintenance cost in currency? Okay, what is the maintenance cost in notes? Note gets soiled, damaged, torn off, 2 parts, 3 parts, all those, that is maintenance, isn't it? So after all, it's a legal tender. If it gets into 2 parts, that it's a responsibility of the RBI, right? In that case. So that's why this maintenance cost is reduced in CBDC. Because there is no physical note, isn't it? Got it? Are you getting the point? Type yes in the comment section up till now. Type yes, everyone type yes. Okay. Reduce the cost, cross-border transaction cost. This will be the major advantage of CBDC. Right now, if I have to send some $100 to somebody, roughly the commission is 2%. Means $2 I have to give. Okay. So if I have to give $2, it's a huge amount. For 100 rupees, $2. If I have to send 1 lakh rupees, then $2,000. My God, $2,000 is not a small amount. 2,000 into make it 80, right? So 16,000, huge amount, isn't it? So that's why this CBDC will reduce these cross-border transactions cost, basically. Okay, cross-border transaction cost, so that this 2% and everything will go. It will hardly 0.5%. Okay. Provide those who currently use the alternative money transfer methods with lower cost options. That's the right thing. Means alternative money means what? Alternative money transfer options means all these NEFT, RTGS, UPI. UPI may be clubbed with this CBDC because after all it's a scanning and we have just to transfer, isn't it? So UPI may be clubbed, but I think so this NEFT, RTGS will go in few years, isn't it? Because it's not required. Everyone is doing their own transactions now. So why do I require this NEFT, RTGS in the branches? So that's that will go in some years. Okay. Move on. Let's, before moving on, understand this. Firstly, download Adda 24/7 app. In this app, you will be getting all the premium study material plus live classes plus notes, ebooks, tests, everything. Whatever you want, you'll get it over here for JAIIB, CIB, and other banking exams. Okay. So download it fast. Also, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you'll be getting latest updates on JAIIB, CIB, and various exams, and also free YouTube series. Right now, what are you watching? You're watching the free YouTube series. So similarly, you'll get it. So subscribe to it, click on the bell icon. Everyone do it fast, very fast, because once you subscribe, click on the bell icon, you'll get all the updates. And remember, these questions you'll see it in the exam, many of them. Okay. Let's move ahead. Types of CBDC. There are two types of CBDC. Remember, wholesale and retail. Wholesale CBDC means it is similar to holding reserves in the central bank. Reserves means reserves with the central bank. What is reserves? Okay. How many of you know that M0, M1? Have you studied this in any ABM or anywhere? Okay. M0, M1, M2, M3, M4. It goes on. Okay. So M0 is known as reserve money. This is the reserve with the central bank. So this is similar to that of the M0. Okay. Retail CBDCs. Retail CBDCs are government-backed digital currency used by consumers and businesses. So whatever you and me use, that is known as the retail CBDC. Okay. So we'll be using those retail currencies. Retail CBDCs eliminates intermediary risk. The risk that the private digital currency issuer might become bankrupt and lose customers' assets. So if the government is issuing it, then it's hardly any problem for getting the bankruptcy, isn't it? Government never becomes bankrupt, depending on which government you are talking of. If you are talking of Indian government, it will never become bankrupt. If you are talking of Sri Lankan or Pakistani government, they are already bankrupt, isn't it? So depends on what type of government you have and what is the tendency of the common human being in that country. That's the main point. Okay. Move on. Now see this. Everyone, this new batches we are already starting. Okay. I'll come to this later about these batches. Okay. I'll tell you more about these batches. Let's come to the questions. How will CBDC work in India? As a legal tender in the digital form, not a legal tender. As a private currency, none of the above. Then type fast. Is it A, B, C or D? Legal tender or not a legal tender? Okay, let's move on. Stick to only A and B. Will it be legal or non-legal? Legal means what? Legal tender means it's backed by RBI or central government, anything. Okay. So is CBDC a legal tender? Is it backed by RBI? Correct. Yes. So the answer is A. Yes. Everyone, be clear in your concept. The legal tender is means it is backed by the central government. Okay. Second one. Who invented CBDC? Avant Smart Card system created by Bank of Finland. Mastercard Smart Card system created by Bank of Finland. Visa Smart Card system created by Bank of Finland. So who created it? Either is it Avant Smart Card or Mastercard or Visa card. This remaining thing is okay. Bank of Finland, everything is okay. So Avant or Master or Visa. Many of us feel that Mastercard and Visa card are the biggest card issuers in the bank. So they might have invented it, but no. The correct answer is Avant Smart Card system created by Bank of Finland. Remember? Okay. The important point, if you don't know such answers, remember, many of the times we don't know, but you can definitely guess something. What do you guess? Say this. Mastercard is in Bank of Finland or no? No, it's in USA. So that's why this is the wrong answer. Visa card isn't in Bank of Finland. No, it is in USA. So again, this is not the right answer. So many a times what happens, we don't know the exact answer, but we can definitely judge it. Okay. Which country has the most developed CBDC project? Most developed. USA, UK, Nigeria, India. It'll be, I think so, USA, isn't it? Why? Because USA is the most developed country. UK, now it is going down, so it won't be there, isn't it? That's what your thinking is. USA, India is growing heavily, so it can be India. Nigeria is an underdeveloped country, so how can it have most developed CBDC project? But the answer is Nigeria. Nigeria has the most developed CBDC project. It's almost on the verge of cracking this CBDC code. Okay. So remember, even though these are underdeveloped countries, but they are growing heavily in CBDC. Okay. Who regulates CBDC? RBI, Finance Ministry, State Government, both A and B. RBI, Finance Ministry, and State Government. CBDC is regulated. Okay, forget CBDC. Who regulates notes? Physical notes. Who regulates it? Is it regulated by state government? Does Maharashtra government have a separate note? Andhra government have a separate note? Kashmir has a separate note? Is it done? No. It is regulated by whom? It is regulated by RBI and Finance Ministry common, isn't it? See here. Always remember, they always work in tandem with each other. RBI has no existence without the government. Remember, keep it very simple. RBI has no existence without the government because government appoints RBI. Okay. Tomorrow if government wants, it can take away all the parts of RBI within itself. So that is the point. Okay. Move on. Now let me come to this batch. See this. Just now we have started this batch. PPB, IFS, AFM and retail banking. All the 4 subjects are covered. Numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything. 80% off is going on right now. Double validity on Mahapack. What is the Mahapack? Mahapack means 15 plus batches per subject. Means what? PPB 15 plus batches, IFS 15 plus batches, AFM 15 plus batches and RBWM 15 plus batches. So 15 plus batches, even if you attend this batch even once, you'll automatically learn that subject, isn't it? Everyone like the video right now. Kindly like it, please, so that click on the bell icon. Everyone, please click on the bell icon so that you can get the notifications. Now I'll show you how to use this code Y432 to get this 80% discount. If you are having the app, I would suggest go on the app. In the app, you are getting 1% extra. Okay, using this coin system. So let me go to Adda 24/7. See this. Now you are on Adda 24/7. Okay. So click on this JAIIB CIB first only. Okay. Click on the JAIIB CIB. See this over your front page only. Click on JAIIB CIB. In the app, it's much easier to this move on. Okay. It's much easier. So click on JAIIB 23. Once you click on JAIIB 23, you'll see the batches. Click on this English batch, JAIIB selection batch. Okay. Don't forget the code Y432. How to get the discount? Read through the details. See this. What are the dates, timings, everything is given. Okay. Study plans are updated. Now importantly, I'll tell you, recorded videos are available. So if you miss out on any class, you can definitely get it back using the recorded videos. 2-way interactive classes. So you can definitely speak to the ask the questions immediately, isn't it? Ebooks are available. So definitely I would suggest you should go for this. Now let me come to the offer. Look, click on view offers. Put the code Y432, Y432, right? So what was the earlier fee? Is 19,999. Now it has reduced to 3,999.80. My God, 80% off. And if you are in the app, it will be lesser, isn't it? So definitely I would suggest you should go for it. This is batch, and also go for the Mahapacks. In Mahapacks, you are getting 15 plus batches, right? What is the Mahapack? Let me show you that also. Okay. In Mahapacks, go again to the front page. Click on JAIIB CIB Mahapacks. See this. You can click on anything now. JAIIB Mahapack and JAIIB CIB Mahapack. I would suggest go for JAIIB CIB because here you will get a combined effect. You can use the same Mahapack for CIB also. The validity is 24 months right now. So definitely you will clear the CIB in 6 months. So remaining 18 months will be yours only for CIB. So use it. Okay. Again 15 plus batches. Look at this. You can go on reading. Okay. 15 plus batches for all the JAIIB subjects, CIB subjects, everything. Okay. Recorded videos obviously available for each one of them. Okay. Now let me click on the offers. Put the code Y432, by 432. Click on apply. Look at this. 53,996 reduces to 10,799 for 24 months. 15 plus batches per subject. Such a huge discount. Go for it right now. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow with another session. Till then, bye everyone. Keep studying and do join the batches.